Today, about 90% of your web traffic is locked down by default. HTTPS encryption wraps your data in a protective shield, keeping the actual contents of your messages, passwords, and searches safe from prying eyes. But that shield isn't airtight. While the content is encrypted, the destination is not. When you type in a website, your device broadcasts the name of the site you want to visit in plain text. This is the metadata gap. Internet service providers, state censors, and advertising networks continuously log those plain text requests. They see every domain you visit, when you visit it, and how often. Nobody can read the letter you sent, but everyone watching the network knows exactly who you are writing to. Your browsing habits form a highly detailed, exploitable profile. To plug that metadata gap, the tech industry pushes two primary tools: virtual private networks and private DNS. If you listen to software marketing, you should route every byte of your data through a VPN 24/7. But if you talk to network engineers, they'll advise you to rely on a private DNS. Using the wrong tool for your specific setup has physical costs. A poor configuration will drain your battery, spike your gaming latency, and waste your bandwidth. We need to look past the marketing and examine the actual network architecture. We're going to break down exactly what each tool does, so you can choose the optimal setup for your hardware. The domain name system is the Internet's phone book. It translates website names into IP addresses. Private DNS, specifically using a protocol called DNS over HTTPS, secures that phone book. This diagram shows how it works. When you click a link, your device sends the lookup request through an encrypted pipeline. Your ISP only sees encrypted traffic going to a DNS resolver. They cannot read which website you're asking for. Because the DNS server processes every request, it acts as a filter. If a website tries to load a known tracking script or malware domain, the private DNS simply blocks the request before it even reaches your device. It only encrypts the initial lookup, not the actual website data. That makes it incredibly lightweight. Running a private DNS adds zero latency to your connection and requires zero extra battery power from your phone. But it has a strict limit. Once the initial connection is made, your real IP address is visible to the final website, leaving your physical location exposed. Private DNS acts as an invisible filter. It secures the metadata gap and blocks trackers, but it leaves your physical location and device identity exposed to the final destination. A virtual private network takes a much heavier approach. Instead of just securing the phone book lookup, a VPN routes 100% of your internet traffic through a third-party server. As we see in this diagram, AES 256 encryption wraps your data packets in a secure tunnel. When the data exits the tunnel at the remote server, your device's original IP address is stripped away and replaced with the server's IP. The endpoint server connects to the web on your behalf. This perfectly masks your real IP address, allows you to spoof your geographic location, and shields your sensitive data from anyone snooping on a public Wi-Fi network. That level of protection requires serious computing power. Your device's CPU has to encrypt and decrypt every single packet of data in real time, constantly working to maintain the secure tunnel. Maintaining that connection requires constant cryptographic handshakes with the server. On a mobile device, this relentless processing overhead can drain 20 to 25% of your total battery life over a single day. A VPN provides maximum shielding against network observers, but you pay for it directly with your device's battery life and network speed. To see how this plays out in practice, we have to look at how your phone handles passive background data. When a VPN is left on 24/7, it has to wake up, encrypt, and tunnel every single weather update, a messaging ping, and cloud sync that happens in your pocket. This chart compares the daily battery drain of an idle smartphone. The device running a private DNS uses almost no extra power, while the device running a standard VPN protocol shows a steep, continuous drop in battery life just from background processing. We also see a massive difference when looking at high-performance tasks like competitive gaming. Rerouting your data to a third-party server naturally takes longer than a direct connection. Looking at this line graph, the private DNS maintains a flat, smooth latency profile. The VPN connection, burdened by encryption overhead and server distance, creates a highly volatile, spiking line that causes in-game lag. This matrix maps out the trade-off we are dealing with. Across the bottom, we have battery and speed efficiency. Up the side, we have total privacy and security. Private DNS lands in the bottom right. It gives you maximum device efficiency and blocks trackers, but provides moderate privacy since your IP remains exposed. The VPN lands in the top left. You get total location masking and data encryption, but it severely limits your device's efficiency. Neither tool makes it into the top right quadrant on its own. There is no single piece of software that offers total invisibility with zero performance cost. Relying exclusively on one tool forces you to make a permanent compromise between your device's performance and your digital security. We avoid that compromise by building a layered privacy architecture rather than treating this as a binary choice. The baseline setup for 2026 starts with configuring a private DNS. You apply this either directly at your home router or system-wide in your device settings. This provides continuous protection. It blocks ads, stops trackers, and seals the metadata gap with absolutely zero battery drain or added latency. Then you install a modern VPN on your devices, but keep it toggled off by default. This decision tree maps the logic. You only activate the VPN when the environment demands it. If you connect to untrusted public Wi-Fi or access geo-restricted content, you turn the VPN on. If you're gaming on your home network, stick with private DNS. The real value comes from this synergy between the two. You dynamically match your level of encryption exactly to your current level of environmental threat. Securing your network requires a scalpel, not a sledgehammer. Seamlessly shifting tools ensures you never waste battery power on home networks and never leave your data exposed when stepping out the door. We've linked our top-tested private DNS resolvers and the most efficient modern VPN protocols down in the description, so you can set up this exact architecture. True digital sovereignty doesn't come from buying a single subscription and leaving it running. It comes from strategic, situational control over your own hardware.